I'm Mr. Christopher. This is my world, and this is Movie Reviewvies with me, Mr. Christopher. I got a haircut. I grew it out. I look like I'm about to judge a 1700s custody battle or something. Did they have custody battles in the 1700s? Or were women put in their places where they belong? I don't know. I wasn't there. Well, I was. But I was busy eating people because I'm a vampire. Sometimes I can grow hair really quickly. Look at how long it grew. It's been like a week. Movie Reviewvies, we had Lucy on the VHS last week. What's going to be on the VHS this week? As you can see, it's behind me this week. Over there. I know what that's daring because I have holes in my brain and I forget things. But folks, I'll remember today. We'll see what's in the VHS later. We're starting with Lucy, a Scarlett Johansson movie, and then we're going to go to 3 other movies, one of which is a 2026 movie, brand spanking new. I've been seeing some new movies lately, only a couple, only 3. 3 new movies. I'm going to go see another new movie. I've been trying to see Obsession, but like the theater's always closed. I got no one to go with me. I need to meet people. I need to get out there and meet people. But with hair like this, who needs friends? Okay, let's get into this, folks. Let's go. We'll get into it, Mr. Christopher, with this movie. Lucy, Scarlett Johansson, Morgan Freeman, a film by Luc Besson. The average person uses 10% of their brain capacity. Imagine what she could do with 100% of her brain capacity. Well, Lucy is going to let you know what she can do, and she's going to show you, baby. Let's get into it. Scarlett Johansson as Lucy. Mr. Christopher, how'd you feel about it? What did score on the Mr. Christopher movie calculator, sir? How do you, please, sir, take it away. I'll take it away, Lucy. I mean, Larry. Lucy! Scarlett Johansson is Lucy. Morgan Freeman is a scientist in the movie. On the Mr. Christopher movie calculator, I know what you're thinking. Is the hair going to stay on the whole time? I don't know. Maybe. It's grown onto my head. I swear. It's my real hair. Lucy, on the Mr. Christopher movies calculator, it scored a very solid 7. I gave it a 7, folks. I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really good. It had a good start. Badass situations. Lucy's a G, an absolute gangster. You know, drugs are involved. This is like a type of movie I just never really seen this concept before. Maybe I have, but this nailed it into my head. It's like, oh, this is interesting. The movie moves fast. You know, it's about an hour and a half. It's just moving along. Gets a little, I think there's a couple parts that get like a little like, let's go. Maybe I'm wrong. If I remember correctly, it didn't really move quickly. It was a good movie. It was good. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed it, folks. Morgan Freeman making a comeback to Mr. Christopher's world. Scarlett Johansson's been here once before. I think she was on the first ever episode. And I don't think she's been here since. But Lucy, 7. On to the next. Next, we're going here to this adventurous rom-com. The Lost City. Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum. Outrageously funny? I mean, it had its moments. I wouldn't say it was outrageous, but Mr. Christopher, what would you say? How do you feel? What's the Mr. Christopher movies calculator feel about it? What did score, sir? Please, sir, please take it away. The Lost City with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. I'll tell you this, Brad Pitt makes an appearance, and it's a good appearance. It's good stuff. And then Daniel Radcliffe out of nowhere, folks. Harry Potter out of nowhere, and he's the villain. And I'll tell you this, and I already knew this from Now You See Me, the Now You See Me stuff. Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter, plays a great villain. The guy plays a great villain. But this movie was kind of whatever. He was great. I'm not going to lie. He was great. Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum were fine. It was a fine movie. That's what I got to say about it. It was fine. On the Mr. Christopher movies calculator, it scored a very mid. Oh, no! See, it broke the calculator. 5. It scored a 5. No! It scored a 5. I'm going to fix that. We're going to go to the next movie. I want to make it a 2 now, but it's a 5. It's a 5. The Lost City, meh. I'm going to fix that, and let's go. The movie's calculator's broken. Well, Mr. Christopher figures out that situation. Hopefully he gets it all situated. We're gonna move on to the next movie. Everybody wants some. Everybody wants some with a bunch of people. It's a movie. It reminded Mr. Christopher of Dazed and Confused, or a movie he talked about last week, American Graffiti. It was like a modern American Graffiti, a modern Dazed and Confused, if you will, and it was worth the watch. I think. I don't know, actually. Mr. Christopher, I hope you got the calculator up and running. Please, sir, take it away! Mr. Christopher knows how to fix the calculator, and he got it up and running. Don't you fret just yet. Everybody wants some. I enjoyed it. The movie's just whatever. I mean, it's got some baseball bros, they're baseball bros, college kids, Dazed Confused vibes. If you know what that movie is, if you don't, I'll watch it for you eventually, and I'll tell you how I feel about it, all right? I can tell you now, it's definitely up in the high numbers, I'll tell you. But it's a modern Dazed and Confused, and it's good. It's good. It kind of just ends. I don't like the end at all. It just kind of, and you're like, okay. But on the Mr. Christopher movie calculator, it scored a very just 6. I gave it a 6, folks, because it ain't great. But it's a fun watch, and it deserves a 6. It's not lower than a 6. It's not higher than a 6, but I could see someone saying it's a 7, Mr. Christopher, and I'd say, yeah, that's one number higher than 6. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? You want me to be perfect? Because I ain't, and I never will be. On to the last movie. On to the 2026 movie that I was telling you that we're getting to. Brand new. Just came out. And then we'll get to the VHS. Don't forget. Holes in my brain. There it is. Holes in my brain, VHS. Holes in my brain, VHS. Holes in my brain, VHS. Squigs! Me! VHS. Ah! All right, let's get to the next movie. And the next movie, the last movie, the 2026 movie, folks. Charlize Theron. Survive. Can she? Will she? I don't know. In Apex. Mr. Christopher, how'd you feel about it? What'd you think about it? How'd you score on the Mr. Christopher movies calculator? Please, sir, please! Take it away. I'm running around this carousel, if you catch my drift. I'm running around this carousel, watching movies all the time. Watching movies all the time. R.I.P. Oliver Tree. That is some of the saddest stuff. I cannot stand when a very nice seeming person is murdered or die. I don't know what happened, but 2 helicopters coming to. Yeah, you know what? I'll talk about it on Roasting the Dead, where we talk about the dead. Here we talk about movies. And Apex, Charlize Theron. Apex, another person. This people, I don't know. On the movie calculator, it scored a very solid, folks. I gave it an 8, folks. I had to. It was that good. It was worth it. Yeah, it was just like bam, 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 just moving. It starts like literally 15 minutes of the beginning is like kind of slowish, and you're like, all right, pick it up. What's gonna happen? And then something happens, and then it's like, oh, whoa, dang, I didn't see that come. What's gonna happen next? And then she's a dumb. It's a watch this movie with your daughters and your sisters, because it's about women making bad decisions and putting themselves in bad places. And then the end is good, and that part's like, oh, cool. Yeah. Apex, 8 pecs, and I didn't forget I got it. I got the VHS, folks. Stripes is in my hat. He was chilling on the VHS the whole time. The Passenger, folks. 2026's The Passenger. It's currently in theaters. I went to the movie theater with my sister. We saw The Passenger. It's the VHS this week. For next week, I'll talk about it next week. We'll see how I felt about it, folks. Tomorrow on Roasting the Dead, we're going to talk about Oliver Tree. R.I.P. to him. Run around this carousel. Life goes on and 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 on. Life goes on and on and on and on and on and let's get out of here, actually. It's the end of the episode. I'm Mr. Christopher. This is my world. I hope you enjoyed it. It was Movie Reviewvies. Farewell, folks. Always lead with love. And by the way, you know what? I'll talk about Oliver Tree on Roasting the Dead. let's go to that's tomorrow. We can't go to the next. That's tomorrow. You can't. I mean, unless this was 3 weeks from today, then you can go to the next episode, which will be the Roast of the Dead episode where I talk about Oliver Tree. But that's tomorrow. Let's get out of here, folks. Lead with love, never be afraid, and keep moving forward. Mr. Christopher, you crazy.